It's not a thing.
It can be. We're gonna instate a mayor.
Where is this coming from? When did you suddenly get interested in politics?
Well, I'm still not, but, you know, has to do with the dragon. And, I don't know, we were spitballing solutions to a problem. Have to put but, you know, thinking about it, I got a mark, you know, completely, like, utterly, blindly loyal. And, like, you know, likable, endearing. And this is, it's like such chaos here, you know, the only real government's the cops, and they suck at their job. But, like, we put in a mayor, you know, have an election, say, like, you know, vote Lilia for mayor of Terrebonne, have a bunch of things, set up ballot boxes, people come in, they vote for her, she wins, and she's the mayor now. Who's to say she isn't? And, you know, we have numbers, we have strength. Yeah.
Can I insert something? Can you please put Vigor as the secondary candidate to lose?
Oh, okay. There we go.
Say, like, between Vigor is like, Vigor's this big, ugly, shaved gorilla of a man.
No, Snake. I have a better idea. Put O'Malley as the secondary candidate.
No, because you're going to win, and we can't allow that.
Meanwhile, O'Malley's
you're going to win, and no. Here's the forecast for what happens there. Here's the sitcom episode plot. O'Malley decides he's running for mayor against Lilia. We're like, O'Malley, fuck off. And fine, whatever. He can be the loser candidate. We don't even have to pay attention. He somehow bumblefucks his way into winning the election, and then it's like, I win, I control Terrebonne, and then the dragon shows up. Well, looks like you all failed, and incinerates us, O'Malley first.
Now you want to fucking just run for that.
No, we're not dying.
No,
so
this is how the comedy thing happens. It's just like, Ariana's like, okay, so first candidate. Well, I know what Lilia's name looks like. Write that down. And then tries to write down Vigor and somehow fucks it enough to write O'Malley.
No, but so yeah, Ariana's there saying that, and like, you know, we have, like, muscle, that's all, and, like, if we give enough promises, people will want Lilia to be mayor to solve their problems and all that.
Actually, no.
And when problems don't get solved, we blame the chief for being obstructionist and, you know, garner loyalty, get actual political power. Mayor of Terrebonne in our pocket. We control the town's government.
Wait, what's Swede gonna say?
I know who we can have as this other candidate. The poet guy.
He'll also win the election. I guess that's a win-win for us.
Yeah, no, like, that's actually good. That's really good. That Vigor's gonna scout him out when we're there. Let's put 3 candidates down. We'll have two running parties.
Spoiler effect, awesome.
Lilia, poet guy, and O'Malley.
He'll be the fucking Mariana Williamson of the election.
No, look, here's the thing. If we get that, then he's gonna have to make speeches. We gotta get... Yeah, Vigor's gonna get him when he's out there. We're gonna have him running along against Lilia.
Yeah. We'll try and make this fast, though.
Roll charisma, Ariana.
Oh, wow, you're making me roll this? Wow.
Yeah. I know I'm away, but can I... Oh, never mind.
Alright. Yeah, Davros looks around, it's like...
Davros likes me.
Yeah, as insane as that sounds, it weirdly makes sense. You like
insane plan for insane cities or insane problems call for insane solutions.
He's like looking around. Yeah, I could probably get the word out that there's just going to be an election. Sure.
Yeah, have posters made up for, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
We want to do it pretty soon, but like not far enough out, or not so soon that no one knows about it.
How soon's pretty soon?
Ariana hadn't thought about this part.
Because I could organize this whole thing in a week.
We want it to be given enough time that there's public word and people actually care about it, and
a week is pretty good for that. Then that's.
You know, we gotta have
get the word spread around, let it germinate a little bit, and then.
Oh, you gotta have debates.
Don't set a date yet, but plan for about maybe a week. That sounds good.
All right. I'll even look into some old legal mumbo jumbo that's existed in this city for however long it's been around. There's probably been some kind of mayor-like status that's happened. I'm sure we could draw on something to bring it back. Sure. Everyone will believe me anyway. I'm the only one who knows laws.
A law
Anyways,
master.
yeah. So Ariana's like, "Thank you, Davros," and then sort of walks over and puts a hand on his shoulder. "You're a good guy," and then heads out.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Vigor, you had a thing.
Well, Vigor's just gone to the fight club. Like, that's really
Yeah.
it. I just wanted to interject to say make Vigor running the opponent, but then it's like, no, Poet Guy is opponent. Poet Guy is a better opponent than Vigor.
Well, Ariana has to stop by Lilia's house, which she is just going to pop her head in the door, like, "Hey, Lilia, good news. We're making you mayor."
Is that good?
Yeah.
That's one. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I don't know what that is, but that sounds great.
Anyways, kind of busy now, but be back later. We'll probably have to get some makeup whatnot on you. Your body's modular. Might swap stuff out. Gotta get you as appealing as possible. Gotta have the right look. Anyways, we'll get some people, get some posters. Whatever. You'll do great. And then just leaves.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what now?
Well, Vigor's taking his convoy of people to the scrap heap to challenge that rival fight club.
Alright, so we want to do that now?
I don't mind. It's like, it feels like an ending point. We've been playing Zeros, but I don't mind keep on playing if you think you've got it in you to get that ball rolling.
See, because we'd be splitting, it'd just be you going to the scrappy, which is awkward.
Yeah.
Maybe O'Malley can follow.
Splitting the party all the way.
Which Ariana is
odd.
That's a conversation we need to have. Part of why Ariana's not going.
Yeah, you should probably have that conversation.
All right. Well, Vigor's said so. We soon as we are going tomorrow is the thing.
Gotcha.
So he goes in there, makes the arrangement last. Actually, no. Well, sets it for 2 days from now, a day to
Okay.
The basic thing is he walks in. We'll just handle this quickly. Walks in, he goes over it with Ainsley, and then kind of walks out, does the thing where he claps hands. Right, everyone.
Yeah, they're all at attention.
The journey out to the scrap heap. Going in 2 days. Gonna challenge a rival fight club. Make a name for ourselves. Come back here. Put some more bums on seats. Bigger than ever.
Yeah,
You're looking
they all
for
let out. Yeah, they all let out a roar.
Looking for new opponents, new challenges. I'm gonna be there with you.
Yeah,
take it to
they
them.
let out another roar. Nice. Yeah, they're excited.
All right, yeah. So Vigor just pulls out fingers you want? Looks like it's everyone here, but just so we know, Vigor pulls out a clipboard and just he basically tosses it out into the crowd. You want to come? Sign your name, and then he
all right,
hops down and heads out.
Nice. Alright, so back at the apartment.
Meanwhile, in the apartment.
Yeah. When Vigor gets home, Ariana's sort of sitting at the little kitchen counter, smoking.
Alright, journey's sorted. Strange plan, but I've done strange things before.
You think Milkshake's really just gonna go?
I don't know. I honestly don't. But I think that's the best shot.
And yeah, Ariana just sort of stares off, and then she sort of sighs and, I'm not eating people anymore.
You what?
I'm not eating anymore.
Okay then.
If we get that wish from the dragon, I think I might wish not to have to eat, like, to be able to, eat like humans do. But in the meantime,
Are you still?
I should be pretty good for a few more days. Traveling always takes it out of me a lot, though, and I think I'm not going to last nearly as long if I try and move around a lot.
You can still eat animals though, right?
Ariana just sort of, I don't want to have to kill to eat. I don't want to have to kill to survive anymore.
What, you going vegan when you're done?
It's not the same. When you eat meat, it's not like, you don't see it. That, one cow can feed how many people, can last you how long? Every day of my life, something's had to die. And almost unanimously, I've been the one to do it. Has to be I see it. I don't want to be like Milkshake. I'm not eating anymore.
Right. Don't kill yourself over that.
Well, I should be able to, even, like, I can easily go another week. At most, maybe few more weeks. But so, that's why I want to kind of get the stuff done fast with the dragon.
Right.
He didn't give us a time limit for this, but I'm sort of on the clock. And frankly, I'm not too concerned. Well, like I said, that's why I want to try and get this done fast.
Right. Well, hopefully whatever winds up owning the scrap heap will be able to bring some recognition to Lilia and shore up that vote, however it goes.
Yeah, which tentatively set the date of the election for a week from now. So at that point, even then, I'm going to start to be, feeling a little, I'll be starting to feel it by then, but I can make it that far easily. It's the question of, the next quest after that, the last one, how long that takes.
Vigor looks at her and he says, right, but if I think you're dying, I'm heading out onto the street and I'm going to find someone who deserves it. And I'm dragging him in here and you can blame it on me.
Ariana laughs at that.
Vigor isn't joking, he's just serious. Like, he's just looking at her as she laughs. And then just kind of shrugs. Alright then. Goes and reads one of his 4 books that he has.
Why is he gonna find someone who deserves it? Why doesn't he just go kill, like, an animal? The wild
they
animal.
deserve it.
Did the animal deserve it?
Yeah, he'll find like, I don't know, a wolf that broke into cities eating a chicken is like, well, that's just nature running its course, but from a moral perspective, I can say he deserved it. Who's to say that you don't? Morality is all this weird, fluxy bullshit.
Eat Renchecks.
Oh, there you go. He just walks in, like, dumps Rencheck on the table. There you go.
Emergency meal.
That's why I joked about you going vegan. Here's a vegetable.
That's wonderful.
Vigor breaks into a hospital and just gets comatose people. Just like a mental picture of Vigor running out of the hospital pushing a wheelie bed.
Like he has several people stacked on top of it.
That
he just has a wheelbarrow.
Wouldn't be that far from what O'Malley does with Milkshake.
Yeah. Imagine O'Malley just walking into a fucking hospital for the infirm. It's like,
Imagine
fucking
O'Malley
go.
and like go walking into like a hospital trying to get a comatose person, and Vigor is also there.
We just cross paths in the hallway, one of us walking one way, one of us walking the other, is like, you're stealing the sick! You're stealing the sick!
You're stealing Red Shack.
Oh, that would be a good. I'm almost sad we said that now, just because that would have been a really good last minute. Wait, emergency ration in the office. As Ariana's on death's door. So the thing is to also say how long on a meta level. Ariana has 5 days left. Have that if we're traveling.
So she can't leave the city because
Basically, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But she has 5 days left in the city. Then every night she's going to roll a d6, and whatever she rolls, subtract that from her maximum health. She has 21 health. So that's a theoretical maximum of 21 more days. But, and it's a theoretical minimum of 4 more days.
You do realize also that the dragon tends to take several days between trials, and we don't know how long the next trial is.
Yeah, that's why Ariana wants to do this one as fast as possible.
Right.
But so Ariana can definitely survive a week, like no question, even if she gets all 6s. But she will be on very low health, obviously, and then it's also like that would give us 2 days to finish the last trial and get a wish.
Yeah, like no, I mean that's even not including the gap. Is that including the gap?
We could also, I don't know, if I'm on like 1 health and like do my Viscera thing and reduce health, do I like get to roll last breath? Because that could also drag it out a bit. Or like, am I forced to die?
I think
if my hunger goes into
at that
negative.
point, Vic is just throwing a fucking near dead thing at you and going, just fucking eat. I don't care about this bullshit.
Don't care about your guilt over murdering
so melodramatic.
Stop
Holy
being
shit.
a fucking emo and eat. Jesus.
Stop being upset that you have to eat living people and just do it. No one cares.
That's basically what the dragon said to her. It was like, stop being such a melodramatic emo.
I'm sorry that she's been
Not all
forced to
about
confront the morality that, like,
She genuinely hasn't, no more than any other point in her life where she's eaten people.
She never had anyone who was, like, nice enough to her before to make her question it.
It's nice.
Or that's the thing, because she wasn't. Ariana was in a great fucking mood when she was running the thing and they were working on the clay. Then Vigor was like, "Ooh, you're being evil."
Trying to blame it on
You're trying to conquer the world. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, just trying to, create voodoo dolls of an entire populace to control them for my nefarious
Vigor
means.
confronted her outright, and the next day just kind of took it back and said, look, all I'm saying is take your foot off the pedal. And Ariana's like, I'm just gonna starve myself to death then if I'm that bad.
It's all or nothing, it's one or the other. Swings and roundabouts.
Mike's advice, no more half measures, was bullshit. Half measures are fine. You get everywhere with half measures. A full measure is driving into a wall at 80 miles per hour. You either go through the wall or you fucking die. A half measure swerves.
Yeah. This is a power move though. She's like, if the dragon objects, like, what's he gonna do, kill her?
Yeah.
Dragon force feeding. Oh god, that's another fucking fetish probably in this fucking capture.
Is it?
No.
Force feeding, definitely. Dragon specifically, probably not.
I was gonna say, I
specifically,
pictured it
no.
like a bird with, like, the little chicks where they, like, regurgitate food.
Blah.
Just like the next step of the dragon, like, hey, cut it out, stop being so whiny. This is a dragon, like, holding Ariana's mouth and just vomiting carcasses into her.
Just snaps the fingers and, like, generates viscera inside of her.
Wow.
Wow, that is kind of fucky.
Vigor, we've seen Ariana's insides. Maybe Vigor could just like find someone who deserves it and transplant their stomach into Ariana. That would be horrific.
Ariana, I've got you a gift. And then just like surgery noticed a week from now. Experimental but daring.
Okay,
Wait.
but yeah, we have our plan basically,
Yeah,
and a revelation. That's a good endpoint, I think.
marching out.
Yeah.
We're all.
So let's do end the session.
I feel you guys are giving Ariana too much criticism for.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill every day of my life.
It's
from
not
now on."
criticism over that. That's the good part. It's just the fact that
That's a
I'm
good way.
willing
It's,
to-
it's the fact that she's starting it a little early. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the
Like,
fact that
you
like
could just
you
hold
can't
out
take a
until-
couple. You can't just take a couple weeks. It's got to start now. It's got to be like I'm willing to die.
You
Do it
can't
now.
procrastinate not killing anymore.
You
Yeah,
can't
after
procrastinate
2000,
not
like
killing.
you're on the statistic level at this point.
Yeah, it's like just a few more and then get a wish so you never have to do it again. No, you have to risk starving everyone.
Tell you what,
starving
Vigor's
yourself.
like, Vigor's
and
goes, how
ruin it."
about this? Vigor's like, alright, you wish for a new stomach, and I'll wish everyone you ate came back to life. Bang. Slate
Just
clean.
2,000 people fall from the sky on top of us.
No, they'll come,
Meanwhile,
Vigor will, in a safe place. Nice. There you go. Very confused. And, I mean, what's the biggest thing she's ate?
That mud shark? Well, Vigor
Oh
killed it,
god,
though.
there, they just all come back to life with a mud shark there.
Like you're just gonna like risk. You're gonna risk everything, and you're gonna risk your
Risk
wish.
everything.
You're gonna risk your wish. You're gonna like risk dying on them and like not being able to fulfill the dragon thing, and then the dragon kills
Oh,
Vigor.
I'm sorry that Ariana doesn't want to kill people anymore who don't deserve it. I'm
Man, just
sorry.
a few more days. Fucking
Just a few more victims.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, also, we just threw it, like, Vigor, the first thing Vigor said was like, yeah, for animals, though. And it's like, nah, but...
No, see, because Ariana's always thought, like, she's, like, only half human. You know, she doesn't see, like, animals as that. Like, to her, it's not that much different.
Seems fine with killing O'Malley.
Yeah.
If O'Malley was, like, on the table, like, apple in his mouth, like, good to go. Not that you can eat the apple, but hey.
Ariana wouldn't eat O'Malley, but not for moral reasons, just for, like, gross reasons. Like, ill.
But, like, a vegetable's okay.
But
Well,
she
I mean,
wouldn't.
it depends on the vegetable.
She wouldn't kill and eat anything evil. Is that what you're saying?
I
I
think that-
just think I just think there are logical flaws in her outlook here.
Look, I'm not saying... I'm saying
love
if we kill an evil person, you could be like, Ariana, if you don't eat them, it's going to waste, and it's just acting out and basically committing
Think
suicide.
of the starving children in Africa who can't eat this evil person.
Like, that's what I say. That is a perfectly valid argument for, like, Vigor to make, but Ariana's not that intelligent, and she's very emotionally driven and melodramatic, and right now she's just, no, I don't want to kill people anymore.
It's kind of cringe. I don't know. Just say that.
Jesus Christ.
Tell her it's cringe.
Ariana, you're posting things, you're going to lose viscera.
Cringe.
I don't. She's trying to be not a mon. Because she was going to try and redeem her, like, oh, I've been a monster at eating people. Well, if I kill Milkshake, it's symbolically killing the monstrous, and then Vigor took that away.
I mean,
Now it's just like,
that was worse. That was just thrusting your damage onto Milkshake. She's living her best life.
murdering innocent people
Yeah,
regularly.
she's fine with it. She's fine with herself. She
The
doesn't
character
think.
arc of Vigor has also just become an arc of, fuck it. That's like really become Vigor's arc at this point. It's, fuck it, I'll do me. Hey, this problem's too big to handle. I'll just make it go away.
So did Bonds advance at all?
I think
Not
the
really.
bond between Ariana and Vigor should be, I told Vigor that I'm not going to eat people
Yeah.
anymore, and he said, hey Ariana, have you heard of the trolley problem?
Yeah.
No, but it's like fucking Good Place. That's the solution to the trolley problem. You
Snake.
jump in front of the trolley to
Snake,
stop
Hang on,
it.
wait,
to,
I'll be back in a
you
sec.
need to change. Oh. Ariana needs to change one of her bonds so Vigor thinks I'm cringe and blue pilled. I can't believe like multiple characters on some level just think Ariana needs to get over herself. Like Vigor was thinking it, the dragon said it. Just get over yourself. God.
When is Ortega gonna say it? Jerry chimes in with it. That manager who sold the dungeon, who we talked about in like the second or whatever session, just comes like having to be crossing through Terrabone. Oh God, Ariana, are you still going on? You need to get over yourself, girl.
Nightshade shows up. Get over it. Oh my God.
It's like it's like an inversion of congratulations. Fuck, Snake wasn't here for that very funny joke I just made.
Yeah.
Get the fuck over
We're gonna
yourself.
have to replay this whole conversation for him.
Get over yourself.
Get over
yourself.
Get over yourself, Shinji.
Get over
yourself,
yourself.
Shinji.
Get over it.
Shinji, get over yourself, man.
Stop being
Come
so
off it,
self-obsessed.
Shinji did need to hear that.
What's your fucking problem? Why are you like this?
Shinji, please, just get in the fucking robot.
Medito, Shinji-kun.
You know what, Swede? You're not allowed to say to do Shinji get in the robot.
Why?
Because you're constant shit smack about Ava, and you don't fucking know a damn thing about it.
Lol.
You're not allowed to do the fun fan memes of people who like the show.
People who don't like this show says get in the robot, Shinji.
Wow. Alright, no. Just Vigor's gonna change his bond to just this. It's just a link to that image.
What's your fucking problem? Oh, why is that dog so sad?
It's new dog. Dogs tends to be sad.
No, pet it.
Oh, Swede. Oh, speaking of sad new dog, I have an image to show you, Swede.
Oh no.
It's really good. Let me find it. Did Nikita respond the first time I told you to tell him?
not.
No, but the first time I told you to tell him that I said penultimate again.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Snake, I made a really funny joke when you were
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay, sweet. Actually, also Snake, how do you feel about this new dog? Dog.
I'm generally okay with new dog.
No, but this one.
What the
Em thought it was really sad.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh god, I don't want to die.
How do you feel about that, Snake?
That's nature,
I still can't believe there was a time in Earth's history where there was no predators, and then some fucking someone decided, I'm gonna be a predator.
God, I don't want to die. Okay, so bonds.
Mine hasn't really advanced, no.
Alright, none of them. Alright, Ariana?
Yeah, I'm working on mine.
Okay. Vigor,
I
change
have well, I have my bonds with O'Malley done, so I might as well
Okay.
do those first.
Alright, Vigor, change one of your bonds to Ariana is cringe and blue pilled.
I've changed one for O'Malley. My hatred for O'Malley is greater than Ariana's could ever be. That's changed to sod it. If Milkshake is leaving, O'Malley, as I hate him, is leaving one way or another.
Wow.
Alright, nice.
It's just basic. It's just the cool version of. It's Vigor's, the next evolution of Vigor was just learning to say fuck it.
Yeah.
Vigor's whole life actually has just been learning to say fuck it in different.
So
regards.
Vigor's just becoming a fatalist.
He's enjoying life though.
Yeah. Alright, what's your bond with O'Malley, Ariana?
Okay, it is. So I have two. One was I have allowed O'Malley and Milkshake to grow and fester. This is one of the most vile things that I have done. That has turned into Milkshake is a monster like me, and O'Malley is one far worse. I don't want to be like them. Nice. And then we also had O'Malley is dead vermin walking. That has turned into I will have as little to do with O'Malley as possible for the rest of my life.
Nice. Have you gotten one with Vigor down, or
No, I don't have them written down yet.
Vigor, do you have one with Ariana?
I have two. One I'm writing up right now anyway.
Alright.
Alright, so the two I have got to write down another. There's one, the big one. I'm still thinking of my wording of, but I'll change another one with O'Malley. O'Malley is a blight, an actual terror. I have no idea what he's capable of, and I doubt he does either. That's changed to I beat O'Malley, and with that, I forgive him in some way.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's more, well, I think defanged is the word I'm fucking looking for there.
Right, yeah.
Is that I basically Milkshake sees all three of us as things, so it's like, well, his power against us is, unless she was lying, which Vigor doesn't think is, Vigor thinks it may be possible, but he's just kind of holding to the hope that that what she said was honest. So next one. Ariana would die to kill O'Malley in my place. I can't allow her to take a fall like that for my sake. That's changed to Ariana doesn't have to die for me. I've made sure of it. I can only hope she decides to see it that way.
Alright.
That's what did that? I'm actually curious what that came from, like specifically what
that was Vigor just taking a leap of faith on just asking Milkshake to leave, because Vigor's didn't understand the full motivation of Ariana seeing killing Milkshake as a personal cleansing. He saw that as a purely pragmatic, because Vigor sees the world in mostly pragmatic actions.
Yeah.
So it was like, if she's gone, Ariana don't got to do that.
You know, I'm gonna say, speaking seriously, I think it is kind of morally dubious that she was wanting to basically use Milkshake as her own personal cleansing.
Milkshake is a serial killer.
She has her own thoughts and feelings.
So did all the people she ate.
So did all the people Ariana ate.
Yeah, which Ariana feels bad about.
And she can't just voice that onto
What's
someone else.
more,
Ariana
ate to survive. She would have died if she hadn't been eating people. Milkshake is eating just like, ooh, this is fun. I like being more powerful.
I'm gonna eliminate a bond because I think it is just totally resolved. It's not morphed. I'm not allowed to kill O'Malley yet. Why do I feel any sadness for that creature? I don't need to kill him anymore. Vigor feels I don't have to kill him anymore. I even promised I wouldn't.
There you go.
Bam, away you go.
Bam.
Ariana's ambition seems limitless, and he's Oh, I spoke with Ariana. She seems to have tempered. Maybe she's coming back down to earth. That one, I need a moment to just really.
What if I reveal that Milkshake hasn't been killing them? They've just been sent to another alternate dimension.
They're actually in a a space hotel that's really lovely,
Yeah.
and they all think they're on holiday, and then just a bus pulls up and it's like, okay, holiday's over, and they all just walk out of Milkshake.
Whenever she absorbs someone, she doesn't actually kill them, she just isekais them.
Oh, that's far worse. Every time Milkshake swallows someone, IRL, a new isekai show is born.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck is up?
Okay, I have my bonds with Vigor.
Okay.
I've also just finished up the last one with Ariana.
You go ahead.
Well, yeah, you
Okay.
go first.
So so this is Ariana wants to use her wish so she can live without taking the lives of others. It's a wish that I didn't expect, and Ariana deserves to have it. She's willing to risk starving to death to get there. It's impractical and stupid, but I doubt I can make her see differently.
Right.
Because that's impractical and stupid.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, Ariana.
Alright, so I have two with Vigor. One was, I may be a monster, but to Vigor, O'Malley is more of one. The best thing I could do would be to get rid of him and Milkshake, probably along with myself. That has become, Vigor stopped me from trying to kill Milkshake. We're washing our hands of her. I still feel responsible, and I'm worried about this. We also have, actually here, let me get that one in. Alright. And then we also had Vigor refuses to give up on me. I need to stop myself from being a monster for him. That has become Vigor likes me whether or not I'm a monster. I appreciate that. But I don't like myself if I'm a monster. See, she's growing independent. She's doing it for herself, not for others.
Nice.
It's like Shinji, Evangelion, bringing it back around to the joke snake.
I'm just saying, if I were her, I'd feel pretty fucking stupid if I were about to starve to death, like on the cusp of getting a fucking wish to not have to kill people anymore.
You're all so negative too. I don't want to murder people.
It's a good place. It's a good place to come from. I just think she's going about it all wrong.
By actually sticking to her ethical standards and not eating people.
Just fucking hunt wild animals.
So okay, let's you know what? Let's roll back the conversation 30 seconds here. You criticize me for killing so it's wrong for Ariana to kill Milkshake because Milkshake is a serial killing monster who Ariana helped put in power. But it's not wrong for Ariana to murder people for food.
Well, it comes from a reasoning thing. So she wants to kill Milkshake purely for selfish reasons. So, because she's foisted her own damage onto what Milkshake is. She's using her.
Or I think we've been had this conversation about 5 times now.
She's using Milkshake as a vector for her own sins. When Milkshake is her own independent creature. When she kills
also very guilty of them.
Yeah, she's also very guilty. But if you want to kill her but she's not trying to kill her to bring justice to the world. She wants to kill her because she feels that in some way this will make her this will cleanse her of her monstrous nature, and that's selfish.
I think it's stupid.
I think you're dumb.
Well, Snake's getting a glass of water, so we still have our alignments and everything.
That's fucked. That's fucked. Did you inflict serious injury to someone weaker than you? Yeah, you did.
I inflicted 0 injury.
Yeah, exactly. You're still evil. Can't believe this. Trying to be a good person, but your alignment says evil. Really makes me think.
Really makes
Maybe
you
I should change my alignment.
Maybe you should. Maybe then I'll take you seriously.
Really makes
But like
Well-
her alignment though, that's supposed to be like
O'Malley,
in her blood.
Shift danger of blame from yourself to someone else.
I think he didn't he? I'm trying to think, but like,
Shifting danger from himself.
oh yeah, he did say that Vigor just attacked him for no reason. Then he said like, "Oh no, I tried to forgive him," you know.
Milkshake already knew that you weren't going to be sincere. She suggested just go apologize sincerely and get it done with.
Actually, true.
So yeah, you don't get that. Vigor, were you bold?
I
Build
like to
your
think so.
reputation as a fierce warrior.
I built the warrior thing, and I was like, got everyone super hyped to go have fights
Yeah.
in the desert.
Take that. Gold star for Vigor, the only character to play to his alignment this time. Well done. Everyone else, you fucking. I'm sorry. I didn't. That's rude.
Neo,
Ariana's alignment isn't a personality. It's like, her blood, her genetics tell her to be evil.
Did you learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah, I learned about Gideon.
Yeah.
Gideon.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's right. Right. Yeah. King's brother. Did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Milkshake.
You convinced her to not be. I mean, I'm not sure.
she's
that
a
hasn't
noble monster.
That hasn't really paid off yet. I don't think.
I'm trying to think what monsters were overcame, if any, because it was a very talky session, not much fighting.
Yeah.
Vigor overcame. I'm not even gonna bullshit that.
All right. Yeah. Don't take them for that. Did you loot a memorable treasure? O'Malley did.
Yeah, I did.
There you go.
Oh,
yeah.
also,
You all
it's
get
not
to
that we get
piggyback
another
off
experience.
O'Malley's treasure.
Hey, I also got the gloves.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. You looted some memorable treasures. Take an XP for that, and take an XP for playing well game. Well meme.
Thanks.
Baller.
Oh, since we're going to bed, that's another 30 days. Can I check off a week?
Sure.